Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, I'll be showing you the top 5 best decks to play in the new Goblin Queen's Journey. Each deck will be getting progressively better in today's video. So to start it off with, we have Hog EQ with the new Goblin machine. In this deck, we're really not focused on using our Goblin ability. We only have 2 Goblins with the Stab Goblins and the Goblin machine, so we're not going to get to our ability very often, but our main focus is simply to counter whatever our opponents might try to throw at us. Oh, beautiful Goblin machine on the tower. Maybe one more rocket? Oh, not quite. But yeah, I feel like half of the decks in this mode, they'll be just full-on Goblin Swarm decks trying to really abuse the King Tower's ability, but I feel like the other half of decks will just be things trying to counter whatever the opponents might try to throw at you. So I think this deck will be one of the best decks to counter whatever your opponents might throw at you, because you have so much splash damage. I think the Wizard will be one of the best cards in the game. I mean, it already is right now with the Evo, but especially in this mode, it's just so broken, so good. It's kind of unkillable too. I mean, Void is the one good counter to Evo Wizard, but even Void got a nerf, and it's still going to be good, I'm sure, but just not quite as good because you can actually predict it now. I mean, not predict it, but you can actually react to it, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think this deck will be so good. And by the way, guys, the decks I'll be showing today aren't final, because I know that some cards might get replaced because, you know, we can't really predict what exactly the cards in this deck should be right now until we play the mode a little bit more, but I'm just saying roughly, a Hog EQ deck should be very good in this mode. Maybe even a Hog deck without Earthquake. I'm not even sure if Earthquake will be needed unless people play a lot of buildings. I don't really see people playing many buildings in this mode unless they... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because I feel like they would play Goblin Cage. That's the only building people might play in this mode, but other than that, I don't think people play many buildings at all here in this mode. Oh, the Evo Recruit's going to our tower. Oh wait, hold up the Goblin Swarm. We have to Earthquake, we have no choice. Okay, we actually kind of survived. Maybe Earthquake isn't too bad, actually. It does kill Goblins after all, which isn't a terrible interaction. He's gonna have to respond to our Wizard here. Okay, I'll just Goblin Machine. The combo of Evo Wizard plus Goblin Machine is so broken. Okay, so we do have the ability to spawn a ton of goblins here on the map whenever we want to do that. Okay. I mean, I think right now is the time, right? We can make a very nice push here, double lane, and then we can also go for the Hog Rider. Look at the baby goblin just fly. The Goblin Machine is going insane. The rocket's on tower. I think we just take the tower. Dude, this deck is so insane, because there are just very few decks that are going to be in this mode that will actually counter what we have. There's no really big cards. There's just a ton of squishy cards, which we counter so easily. Alright, then I'll see you guys in the next match. For deck number 2, we have another deck that's not super heavy on goblins. We have Goblin Drill Cycle. I mean, the nice thing is that our win condition is a goblin, so that is going to be pretty nice. It's going to allow us to get quite a few abilities off here, but our deck isn't, like, fully made around the goblin ability. I think this deck could be so good because Bomber's going to be so nice to counter goblins, one of the best goblin counters. And also we do have the new card, the Goblin Demolisher, in this deck. The Goblin Demolisher is definitely a little bit weaker than Wizard, but I feel like it could still work super well. Nice, our mech is on the tower, really good tornado for us. But I don't know how we're going to defend now. Yes, I think Goblin Demolisher is definitely worse than Evo Wizard, but the thing about it is that it is a Goblin, so in this mode it will help charge our ability. Did we just die right now? I think we did. We have to go for just a super late tornado. Man, what a terrible start. I do think Mega Knight is going to be super popular in this mode. Just because so many people are going to play squishy stuff and nobody's going to play anything like Pekka, I feel like, so there's not going to be as many counters to Mega Knight. I guess we still have a small chance to come back if we can just not take pretty much any more damage here. Which is going to be easier said than done. I don't even think we can really go for an Evo Bomber or anything here on this mech because it's just going to shoot a missile at it, so no point to go too aggressive. Guys, also I think one of the best cards here will be Valkyrie as well. The only thing is I kind of prefer to have the Goblin Demolisher. I mean, not the Goblin Demolisher, the Goblin Machine over Valkyrie, just because with the Machine you also charge up your ability, and the Goblin Machine is overall just a stronger card, even though Valk might be a bit better in a lot of scenarios in this mode. I'll go for the Evo Bomber. We do both have our ability right now. Very nice damage. We just have to Tesla here. I don't know if we can actually defend, though. I really don't know if we can defend. Oh no, his goblins! We have to tornado. Please go to our King Tower. Oh, nice. Oh, man. We're so dead. Alright, I guess I'll machine here. Hopefully the firecracker gets hit. Wait, why does the firecracker look so weird now? Do you guys see that? Like, its barrel looks so weird now when it shoots. Oh, let's go! Let's go! The Goblin Demolisher. See, I feel like it's not that good, but it's not as bad as people think it's gonna be, I feel like. I think it's better than people think it will be. Okay, we're actually winning by a little bit right now. I don't know how this is gonna play out here. I don't know how I feel about being in a 1-to-1 situation. I feel like our Goblin King ability, or our Goblin Queen ability, won't matter as much now that we're in a 1-to-1 situation, because half of the Goblins will be kind of wasted and just go to the King Tower anyways. Goblin Demolisher does not attack air, so it's kind of dead here. Not quite on tower, but I still love the fact that it does automatic death damage, even if it does die early. Oh man, that not Void spell, but the Goblin Curse spell can be so broken sometimes. Maybe our Evil Bomber can surprise him, hopefully. Come on. Oh, the Bomber, the Bomber! There are his Goblins. Man, they start moving so quickly. Sometimes with like a Goblin barrel, the Goblins just take some time to actually start moving and attack the tower, but I feel like with the baby Goblins from the Goblin Queen, they just start attacking instantly. Oh, that just did like 800 damage, bro. That's crazy. I'll go for the Goblin Demolisher here, maybe try to get it to die, then just start running to the tower. I don't think it'll happen here, though. I feel like the Mega Knight might just kill it in both forms. Dude, I can't get over the firecracker. Why does it look so weird? Has it always looked like this, or am I tripping? Dude, I don't know. It looks so weird. What is it? What is happening? I don't know. We just have to really make sure we don't ever let one of his Goblin mechs get too close to our tower. Hopefully our Goblin Demolisher can actually do its job this time. We do have our baby Goblins. Might also go for the King Tower a little bit too and cause some trouble for Adrian. Adrian used to be a CRL Pro player. He's a really cool guy. Okay, log. Nice. Okay, I kind of just missed. Man, the baby Goblins are so fast that I feel like half the time when I try to log them, my log just misses. No! Speaking of misses, our poison is not exactly on the tower. But I think we win either way. Yeah, really strong deck. For deck number 3, we have Mega Knight Bait. Pretty similar to our normal Mega Knight Bait deck, except we do have quite a few more Goblin cards in here, just to make the best use out of our tower's ability. I'm really not sure whether Mega Knight will be the number 1 deck here, or just a really strong deck. I have a feeling it's going to be so good, though. Oh man, nice Wizard. Yeah, I don't want to overrate Mega Knight because I feel like it's so overrated on ladder and stuff like that, but realistically, this deck could be a lot better than I'm ranking it right now. It could even be the number 1 deck in this new mode. Because, I mean, what's going to counter Mega Knight? Nobody's going to be playing Pekka here because there's way too many Goblins for Pekka to be really much use at all. I mean, Pekka does have good double lane pressure usually, but I just can't see people playing much Pekka in a Goblin swarmy type of meta. This deck should just be so good, man. I don't know. We have Inferno Dragon too if our opponents ever have, you know, like Goblin Giants or any type of big tank. I was thinking E-Giant could be kind of tough for this deck, but I really don't think people will run E-Giant because, I mean, it's a good win condition, but it's just going to get countered pretty quickly by all the swarms, and also, even the Goblin Curse does counter E-Giant pretty well. Oh, Adrian has Hog Rider. Wait, he might be in a little bit of trouble. Hog is stuck. Hog just got stuck. Okay, guys, we just go for the Evo Wizard, and what does he do here? I feel like he might be dead. I have a hunch that he's dead right now. The Valk just got evaporated. Okay, I think we just won. You know what, guys, I'm going to take this time to ask you a question. So, recently I've been running a little bit, and I don't know what happened. I was fine a few months ago, but I guess my legs got bigger from working out and stuff, and when I've been running recently, it kind of hurts, like in my private areas. And yeah, I'm not really sure why. I don't know if I have to get like a special type of underwear or something like that. I don't even know. But let me know in the comment section, guys, if you have any suggestions on that. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, wait, hold up. The game is not over yet. Wizard? How do we defend? Okay, I'll just play the curse here. Gonna summon our goblins. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're fine. A little bit close, but I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we won the game. I think we won the game already. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, moving on to deck number 4, we have this Goblin Giant spam deck with the Void. I think the Void Goblin Curse will be such a broken combo, so I could really see this deck just being completely broken. It's kind of nice that when you play your whole big Goblin Giant, each time you're just going to fill up your bar so much. And guys, I forgot to mention it yesterday in my video, but basically what you need to do to fill up the bar for your ability is just play 20 elixir worth of Goblin cards. That's how you fill up your ability. So that's basically just 3 Goblin Giants and a Goblin Curse, or a few Goblin Cages up in there as well. We have the Goblin Cage in this deck too, just to get our ability even quite a bit quicker. We can actually just go for the Goblin Curse here on this stuff, and the Goblin Giant should get pretty much destroyed very quickly. Look at how much damage it's taking, it's kind of ridiculous. No Goblin out of the Dark Goblin, but that's fine by me. Still a fine start. We're closer to our ability than he is to his ability, which is good. We could just go for the cage here, then we're going to pretty much get our ability. Yeah, we have it ready. Okay, we could make a pretty nice push here in a second. We don't really have too much down here or too much to make a push with, but I feel like we still might as well just chuck this barrel. Gonna get some goblins on both sides, see what he has to counter this. Look at the baby goblins. That's some pretty solid damage. It might not look like that much, but if you think about it, just 1000 damage each time you play that ability, that's so good. And I think we're up elixir, so I'll just go for the machine here and try to keep on getting to more abilities. And yeah, we have Log and Wizard once again. I think Log and Wizard will be in pretty much every single deck in this mode. I really couldn't see them not being in every deck with how broken they are. Dude, look at the Goblin Giant. What just happened to it? Okay, wait a minute. He's getting a lot of goblins. No, actually, we're getting a lot of goblins. Okay, that's good. I don't want to play our Evo barrel. I'm just going to wait until we get to our ability before I try to play that. I feel like it's really important, you know, to time your ability at the correct time. The only issue is I feel like Adrian has quite a few counters to us. He has like the Valkyrie, Log, and everything like that. So it's going to be kind of tough to make a good push, but we could still try to do something. Try to make him panic and hopefully lose focus. A little bit of Goblin's damage. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'll just Goblin Giant once again. Have to log this away. Oh, the Valkyrie, I didn't see that. Oh, dude, I wasn't looking. Oh, dude, we just took so much damage from the Dark Goblin too. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, man. I feel like it's so easy to lose focus in this game mode because you're so busy being so aggressive that sometimes you forget to defend, which is a bit of an issue. Adrian does have his ability right now, so he could pressure us at any time. And I think he will probably try to go in. We have our ability too. I know he's going to go in at any time, I'm just not sure exactly when. I'm going to Goblin Giant here, we're going to use our ability. See if anything could happen. Okay, there's his ability too. The goblins are so fast, man, it's so hard to hit your log on them. Wait, look at our Goblin Machine on the right side, hold up. Yo, the Goblin Machine! The Goblin Machine! That got a lot of damage, we're not completely out of it. I don't know if we really have much of a chance anymore, though. Hopefully he doesn't Goblin Giant here on the right side. Okay, we're so dead. I don't know what we do, we just have to go in, I guess, but I'm pretty sure we just lost. Man, the one Valkyrie, I wasn't paying attention. Good game. And finally, for deck number 5, what might be the best deck in the new Goblin Queen's journey. We have Recruits, Goblin Barrel, Evo, and just crazy spam in this deck. I don't really know what to call this deck, but it's just a crazy spam deck, and I think it should be so broken here in this mode. The only thing that could be tough are people just trying to completely hard counter all of these Goblin cards, but I feel like even then you could still beat them because, especially the Void in this deck is really going to allow you to kill those Wizards and still break through, even in difficult matchups. Because when you play like a Void and Goblin Curse, even if your opponent tries to protect their Wizard, I feel like most of the time it's still going to pretty much die just from that combo, either way. We could go for that barrel here, Archer is already dead. We're going to fill up our bars so quickly and so often with this deck. Look at that damage, really solid stuff. I'll just Recruits. I think the most important part of this deck is just going to be to time all of your stuff well, have all of the cards you want in cycle at the right time. Alright, so look, we'll test this combo here on his Sparky. Just going to Void, and then we play the Curse right after. Keep in mind that the Void does take a second now before it actually starts zapping stuff away. 1 HP Sparky, that's all good though. A little bit of chip damage. I'm mainly concerned about our Evo Recruits. That's the main thing that I want to make a big push with. I don't really care too much about normal recruits. So look, this could be really good for us. We just have to play one Goblin card here to get to our ability. So look, now we have Evo Recruits and Evo Barrel. So I don't know what he's going to do here. I do not know what he's going to do here. I'm just going to go for the Recruits at the bridge, and then we just go for the Evo Barrel in the front. Try to maybe kill the Archers with it, and then the Baby Goblins are just going to go insane too. That's an insane Valkyrie for him, but look at the other side. Okay, I mean, kind of well defended for him, but I feel like this isn't too bad for us still. Actually, might get a lot of Goblins here. Okay, nothing too bad, nothing too bad. Man, our tower doesn't really do much damage. Alright, he has his ability, so we have to watch out for that. I don't really want to recruits anymore because I know he's just going to Sparky, so we have to be a little bit careful. Gonna gang here as well. Oh, that's a good curse for him. Oh, there's his ability. Oh no, we have to respond here to the left side. Okay, we are winning and we do have our ability back. We do have our ability back. Okay. I'll just go in for the recruits. I know he might Sparky, so this could be bad. But we just have to try to kill it using our, I guess, curse and void and stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna void here. We also have to curse. I know it's gonna summon our ability. I'm not sure if I'm happy about this, but it could do something, so shouldn't be too bad. The Goblin just have such a weird move. I don't know, I feel like the Goblin just have such a weird moving pattern that it's kind of hard to ever fully counter them for the opponent in this mode. The Void is really carrying us so far. I feel like the most important part of this deck is the Void, just to make sure you can respond to those units that normally can be a bit tough to kill. Beautiful. Okay, this might already be it. Wait, this actually might be it. Or maybe not yet, but gonna be some nice damage. Okay, wait, this might be it actually. No, this is it. This is it. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.